Hey guys, Joe Bumper here, your Minister of Health and Fitness, and I want to talk to you about a couple of things. First of all, I want to talk about two truths that apply to everything in our lives. The first one is everything begins and ends with choice. I don't care what it is. I've heard people say, well, he made me do this, or he made me sick, he made me mad. No, he didn't. What happened is you decided you wanted to be mad. You made a choice. So my thing is, why not make a choice to be positive? Not let things affect you like that. If somebody says something offensive, you can make a decision to say, okay, no matter what, oh well, whatever. Because you do that with some people, why not do it with everybody? But again, that's a choice that you make. The other thing is the importance of your words. Words can change. The language you speak can change your entire life. A lot of people speak failure into themselves all the time. And that's what happens a lot of times. When people fail at many things, it's because they spoke that failure right into themselves. And they don't realize that. What they do is they blame other people, or they blame their circumstance, or they have all these different excuses. But what I want to do today is I want to help you to learn how to change the way you think by changing the words that come out of your mouth. And I've got a couple of scriptures that I like to use. I know everybody's not into God's word, and it's not really even about that, whether you're a Christian or not. These principles can work for you whether you believe in God or not, if you just follow them and believe in the words, how they work. And the first one is Philippians 4:13. I know a lot of you know this. It says, I can do all things through Christ. Or we can change it where it says, I have strength for all things. And that empowers me that I'm ready and equal to any task that's set before me. And I have the inner strength to do those things. So you can take it like that. You ain't got to put a bunch of holiness and everything into it. But, the words still work. The second thing is I like to always go with Proverbs 18:21, which says, death and life is in the power of the tongue. And what that means to me is that you can speak death or you can speak life. So why not speak life? Why not always take the positive side? Why are you going to speak defeat? I'll give you an example. Somebody says something like, well, how you doing? Oh, I'm not doing too well. Well, maybe you're not feeling too well, or maybe you're not doing too well. But why not say, I'm getting better every day? Or if you're sick, I'm getting healed every day. I'm getting stronger. You can make those decisions and make those kinds of statements. The last thing I like to share is in Romans, and it's chapter 12, verse 2. It says, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed, we're talking about change here. And how do you change? You change by renewing your mind. You change by putting new ideas into your mind, by accepting new things. And the first way you do that is to change your language. Start talking success. Start talking whatever it is that you're trying to change. Speak positively about it. Even if it's not working the way you want, it doesn't really matter. You just keep talking that talk. Because there's three main components to change. The first one is you make a decision. The second thing is you make a commitment to that decision. And the third and most important thing is you become consistent to your commitment, to your decision. I guarantee you will change. But you have to be realistic about these things, And let's just talk about weight loss, because I've been writing a blog about how to lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks. I know some of you have been reading the blog and following it, and this is just a follow-up video to that particular blog. Losing weight is one of the toughest things for a lot of us. And let's just say you had, if it wasn't 10 pounds, let's say it was 50 pounds, and a lot of you say, you look up and you're like, how the heck did this happen? And it didn't happen overnight, even if it felt like that. It happened over a progression. And what you have to do is give yourself some time. But if you keep talking about what you want to happen and not what is happening, then you can change everything by changing your mind, by the words that come out of your mouth. I know some of you see my little buddy back there. My daughter buys me monkeys for my birthdays and different things. I'm sure Father's Day I'm going to get a new monkey. I probably got about 20 or 30 of these guys, and he kind of hangs out with me most of the time. I keep him in the room with me here. He's kind of cute, so I like to keep him. We haven't given him a name yet, but I'm sure my daughter will come up with something. But getting back to the subject at hand, though, I want to impress upon everybody that anything worth having is worth working for. And if you're unwilling, see, there's two reasons why people don't do something. They're either unwilling or unable. So you have to decide which one you want to be on. But really, either one, if you're unable, okay, that's a legitimate thing. But you're only unable at that time. But if you keep working and keep pushing and don't give up, because we all have struggles. There's nobody around here that's everything is just a bed of roses. A lot of you know I've been going through some changes. I've had some health problems. I'm still struggling with this infection, and I've lost nearly 25 pounds. My strength levels have gone down, but I went back to the gym earlier this week, and in fact went today. And my strength levels are so low. I'm lifting 60% less. So let's just say I'm only lifting about 30 or 40% of the weight that I was lifting a month and a half ago. And that's kind of crushing to my ego, because I've been strong and healthy for a long time. But it's a humbling experience, and I'm going to take it as a way to start all over and build an even better body. I actually have been able to lose some fat. I lost a lot of muscle in the process, but that's just a question of doing the work. And by this time, the end of the year, I should be pretty much back to where I was, hopefully even better. I've got some new strategies and some new training techniques I'm going to be trying out, and I'm going to be sharing all these things with you guys. But I want to impress upon you again, there's nothing that you can't do unless you say it. Master Yoda says there is no try. And that's another word. We got to take that word can't and that word try out of your mouth. There's no can't. You can do all things. And there is no try. Master Yoda says there is no try. There's either do or do not. So you got to decide, which one is it going to be? Make a choice. Are you going to do it or do not? But if you do not, then you give up the right to really complain. Because now you're in that unwilling group. Because you can do something. Everybody can do something. If I can go back into the gym and do bench presses where I used to put warming up with 135 pounds, and today I warmed up with just the bar, that's 45 pounds. So that's 90 pounds less than what I normally warm up with, and I go up to sometimes 200 pounds. There was no way I was going to do that today. But like I said, I want to encourage you. I want you to keep going, and we're going to help you change your life. But we're going to start with your body, and then we're going to go into other areas, because this is not just about building muscle and losing weight. This is about changing your life in every area so that you can live and fulfill the fullness of what's available to you. This life has everything for you, but a lot of times people don't get it because they just, first of all, don't believe they can have it, and then they speak the language of failure instead of the language of success. So again, I hope that this information has been helpful to you and informative, and I just want to say, just keep going, and I'm going to continue to put these videos out and put my blog out, and I appreciate everybody who's taking the time to check it out. I pray that you pass this stuff along to anybody that you think would need this help or can benefit from it. That's all I want to do, is be a blessing to people. And I thank you for your time. Take care.